So this is an arrangement I made of "There Will Never Be Another You," and like the two people that listened to the album, and of course they were musicians themselves, wanted to know like where that came from, and honestly I don't I don't really know. It's kind of dark. I'm really not that dark of a person, but or maybe I am. I don't know. Hopefully not. Anyway, but so "There Will Never Be Another You." I was, I love the tune. But I, it's like, after years of being, playing jazz for a living, it's kind of, I don't know, it's very happy and kind of, I don't know. The problem with me is I love all the super old tunes because I very rarely play those kinds of gigs with singers. And like a lot of people get spent on those tunes, but man, I love all the old tunes, like, things like that usually are played to death and people don't like to play them often. So I thought, hey, you know what? I want to make this happy tune dark or darker. And so I thought, a couple of students had asked me like, how, so where did you come up with that? So let me just explain for the two of you that are interested in this. So what I did is I thought, okay, well, the melody, of course, the end of the melody goes like this, right? I mean, for those of you that don't know the tune, it's... That's the normal way to play it, and so forth. But the very last part of the tune goes like this. Right? And so I took this melody, well, the whole ending, and what I wanted to do is do like a chromatic descending bass line, starting on the third, like, so it starts with this, melody note here. I'm starting on E flat in the bass. So the melody just goes, the bass line just goes down, in half steps, while I'm playing this melody up on top. And I wanted to make it end on, it ends on the 5 of, this song's in the key of E flat, sorry. So I ended on an inversion of the 5 chord, which is B flat 7, but it was in the third inversion. So I end on this, which is the A flat in the bass, right? So here's how that sounds, right? So we're going down in half steps, the bass. Right, and then I end up on this sound, which I love. So what that is, it's a B flat 7, 13, but with the A flat in the bass. So I was thinking, well, to make it dark, instead of going to an E flat in the bass for the melody, I figured, hey, why don't I keep this ostinato figure happening, which is the melody. So basically I'm just exploiting the last part of that melody for the whole tune mostly. So this part here, right, this part, but just the first 4 notes is what turns out to be the whole ostinato figure for the A section mostly. So after we do this, then I go to that bass line. Right, so that's this. So that's where the whole thing came into place. And so this ends up being sort of like a Phrygian sound, right? Then I just harmonize the melody on top of that. And then, because the harmony changes, I change it a little bit. I have to kind of break free from that ostinato figure there. But I just wanted to talk about mainly the intro. Maybe someday I'll get the whole thing, write up a whole thing for this.